MDOT has brought a plan forward to address the 26 slide that is currently out there, which has the road closed. The plan includes installing a drainage blanket. What that is, it's a geotextile fabric. We will put rock in place, and then we will actually have what we consider kind of like a French drain, where we put some perforated pipe in to capture the water that is running out of the side of the slope in that area. And then we'll complete that with another geotextile fabric on top, and then we will bring up the earthwork and then lay a base and then asphalt and stripes so that we can get traffic back on it. And then the way that it's set up right now, we're roughly 2 months for milestone 1 is what it would take. Milestone 1 is to get Highway 26 back open to traffic. And then milestone 2 would be paving kind of with the local detour route that motorists have been using there in the county. It's about a 3.2 mile detour that they've been using unofficially. With Highway 26 being washed out, some of the local county roads have additional traffic. We're going to try to put a new surface on those roads to account for that traffic that had been using those roads. And when you have a road that becomes impacted and must be closed, MDOT first goes in, they analyze the situation, and then they're trying to identify what needs to be done to that road. So MDOT went in, we surveyed that particular area. We actually used a drone with LiDAR capabilities to come in and survey it. We came in and actually took some soil borings to identify soil types. Take all of that information and then we put a design together to try to account for the conditions that are present at that location. Right now, we do have a significant void in that road right there, roughly 20 to 25 foot at the roadway, further once you get a little bit further away from the roadway. We also have water that is running out of the slope in that location, roughly 20 to 25 foot below the road surface. And so our design is going to account for that. And then we will go ahead and bid it, like we're hoping for a successful bid today, and then award the contract to get going. It's a time-consuming process. We have to go do our due diligence to try to make sure that whatever repair we make is going to fix the problem. Well, at the time that the road collapsed, there was a landslide at that location. Hurricane Ida was still in full force. They were experiencing tropical rain bands coming through that area, and roughly in that area, 15 inches of rainfall fell. At the time the landslide occurred, there was significant rainstorms occurring at that time. And then we do have a high water table. To this day, we still have water that is running out of the slope, and it's 20 foot below the surface of the roadway, which is well below any drainage in the ditch or anything like that. So it's coming out, there's significant groundwater. Our design is going to account for that groundwater that is seeping out of that slope, and that way portray it to the other side. So that should remedy the situation and get the road open. That's what our goal is. Right, MDOT has expedited everything according to this project, based on accumulating information to design to getting ready to let a contract, and then to have a contractor come in and do the work expeditiously. That's what our goal is, and we've continued that process and will continue that process. And this is a relatively short time period to try to get a road back open, but I think we're going to be successful in doing that and making sure that we're safe in what we give the motorists to fix that roadway. So the official detour is Highway 57 north to US 98, 98 east, back down to Highway 20, back down to Highway 63, then to 26. There is a local detour that local traffic is using, but that's not the official detour. For trucks and people from outside that area, they need to do the official detour. And so again, that would take you to the north and come back around that impacted area. Just be patient. The workers will show up and they'll begin their process. And so they'll see equipment moving in and out, and just be mindful of any workers or anybody that you see in that area. And of course, always be careful on the roadway anytime you see an MDOT worker or a contractor working. I mean, that is their office space. That's their desk, essentially, that's sitting in the middle of the road. And so just try to give them a little bit of room so that they can do their work safely and go home at the end of the day.